Okay, it's Cash. We here about to go do Bliss photo shoot for the Goddaughter. You know, about to get it in. Look at me. About to ride out. Deuces!
Yo, Bliss, where y'all headed, baby?
Me and my sis Cash headed downtown to the photo shoot. About to get live and take a couple pictures. You know how we do.
All right, we'll meet y'all down there.
How could you be so hard?
Hey everybody, I'm Cash here downtown live at Hollywood's Fab Boutique where Bliss Auntie owns. This is where she shops. Hello everyone. Miss Hollywood, the owner. Hello.
This is the glam shop where she comes and gets fabulous and glamorous for her events and sightings.
More stuff.
Take a look around, feel free.
This is Kiki.
Say hi to the camera.
It's all the good stuff.
Is that Bliss, the Goddaughter?
Bliss, the Goddaughter.
Oh wow, that's her. That's her.
Hey Bliss. How you doing? Good. You look gorgeous. Thank you. I like that dress. Thank you. And Rihanna jewelry.
Absolutely.
So Bliss, where were you born and raised? I was born and raised in Detroit at Sinai Grace Hospital. On 8 Mile and Evergreen, right next to, like, diagonal from Henry Ford High School. Why did you decide to become a rapper? I decided to become a rapper because I always like, you know, rhyming and stuff. And I was sitting in front of the computer like, I could do this shit. So I put on the beat and I'm like, come on, you know, picked up a pen and pencil and I'm like, let's go. You know, so I'm running around the house asking my auntie Evie how they sound. She like, good, baby. I'm like, all right, I got this. So I didn't really decide that I wanted to be a rapper until I did my first YouTube video and it like blue sky rocket. So I'm blessed now.
Okay, sassy. Why did you decide to become a model?
I decided to model because I always been like camera photogenic and I was confident in my beauty. So, you know, I'm just like, you could do this too, why not? Okay. So Bliss, how did you come up with the name Bliss? I came up with Bliss from the help of my cousin, Cruz. One day I was sitting there and I'm like, I need help with a name. I'm like, I don't want to be Miss Red Hot or Miss Bootylicious or something like that. So I'm like, man, let's really think of a name. So one day he wrote me and was like, what about Bliss? And I'm like, Bliss? Like, I ain't even never heard of that. So I looked it up in the dictionary and it said a perfect happiness, or, you know, someone who gives you perfect happiness. So I was like, you know, that's me. So it's kind of, you know, it's like me. So when people listen to my music, I want them to be like, yeah, like she moved me, she made me happy. Her music, you know, I could bump to it. So, you know, if my family happy, if my dude's happy, if I'm happy, everybody ate one. So it was kind of like Bliss fit me, you know. That's good. So who motivates you to be you? Honestly, who motivates me? I would have to say my family because, you know, they always there. They like, you know, they teach me you be great. You do what you got to do, you know, to make your money. You put everything else on the side. So my family is my movement. But I think my auntie EB was actually like my, you know, like do it, boom, do it. So rest in peace, my aunties. How do you see yourself different from other female rappers in the game? I think the difference between me and them would be I'm young, I bring something new, because I listen to music from like Adele to Beyonce to Nas to Earth, Wind and Fire, so, you know, just look for like a different, like everything will be in the mix, but it's me, so I'm different than everybody. Okay, so can you tell us about your clothing line, Bliss & Co.? Bliss & Co. is like a description of who I am, and I just want to show girls like, you know, you can be fabulous and get money, and you don't have to do what no guy tell you to do. So it's kind of like I'm a boss, you know, and I'm going to show you, like, for instance, I got the shirt that you're wearing that says, that'll fuck 'em up, clearly, with all the jewelry. So I'm just basically expressing me and who I am, and I want all the women to know, you know, you don't have to run behind no man to get what you want.
Okay, Bliss.
Okay.
Okay, do you like to freestyle or battle?
I really like to pen and pencil. I don't really like to freestyle or battle for free, you know. But I do it if I had to.
So we already know about your clothing line, and we know that you like to rap. Is there any more upcoming activities we should know about?
I'm doing my mixtape actually, and it took me a minute to like actually think what I wanted it to be called, because I know like recently I said it on YouTube that I was coming out with one, but it took me some time. Like I'm like, what am I gonna name it? Like, you know, I had to figure out who Bliss actually was, so it took me a time. So now that I got it, it's gonna be called the Goddaughter of Detroit. So I'm kind of geeked about it.
Can you let us hear a little snippet from your mixtape?
Yeah, I'll let y'all hear a little snippet. You know, that's not I ain't worried about the bitches in the front cause they with me. I'm worried about the bitches in the back that's out to get me. We turn in circles, I call it donuts. I got down my side screaming Bliss, go nuts.
Sounds good. Sounds real hot, Detroit. When you're out on the town, who are you usually with and what do you guys listen to?
I'm usually with the girls. I would have to say that was Kiki, Diamond, Cashmere, Day Day, Steph, but she in ATL. And what we bang to. I'm usually listening to Kendrick Lamar and they be like, turn that off, we tired of hearing that. So I would have to say either Doughboy, Cash Out, whatever you want, or some old Blade.
Okay, and who is Bliss Glam Squad?
My glam squad is Takesha. She do all my jewelry and everything. She keep me geared up. My stylist Tutu, Sharon, Lisa Michelle, she do my makeup. It's fabulous. And when Lisa's not here, it's Kiki.